hang on in here, please, because this is a lecture and hopefully it will explain a few things. Obviously, after I replied to William Hanson, and then he replied back about his washing things at 60 to kill germs. And I tried to explain the difference between sterile and clean. I will show you something. Now, the definition of sterile is that it is free from living bacteria and organisms and stuff. Yeah, and the definition of clean is that dirt and contaminants are removed. So I wish to show you something. I'll get into the light here. These are 2 forks. One of them I have just taken from my dishwasher, and it washes on a cycle of 65 degrees, and it washes it in that for quite a while. And the other one is the fork I used for my dinner last night. I can't think what I had last night. Oh yeah, some venison casserole. And I have just washed it under a cold tap. I've rinsed it under a cold tap, and I've dried it with a tea towel that sat on the side. And yeah, they both look nice and clean. Now, by William's definition, this fork here, this one, would be the one that he would eat from because it was washed at 65, and this one was washed in cold water. But this one, I'm not sure if you can you see there? It's not clean because it was leant against something and the dishwasher hasn't got everything off of it. This one is clean. Which fork, if you were at a restaurant, which fork would you choose? You would choose this one, wouldn't you, because it was clean? Because the thing is, it's just metal. It's clean and it's dry and it's polished. This one might be sterile, but it's not clean. There will be no bacteria in that chunk of whatever it is that's stuck to it. It's perfectly sanitary. It's got a bit of food on it. You wouldn't want to eat from it, would you? And therein lies the difference. Bacteria are harmful to us because when they, as part of their living, they excrete, some of them, substances which are harmful to hazardous to human health. That would be things like E. coli and the bugs that make you sick. When you ingest them, they multiply in your gut and they make you sick because the chemicals that they produce are harmful to you. But in our guts, we also have an awful lot of bacteria that we need. They help us digest, they connect with our brain, they do all sorts of things. We have a layer of bacteria on our skin that's called our microbiome, and it lives on us and it helps keep us healthy. It's a symbiotic relationship. But, like I said, some bacteria, if you get them on you, will be harmful. Now, for example, MRSA, that will be present on a lot of people and it will do them no harm whatsoever because their own natural microbiome and immune system will keep it in check. But then if you become ill or you become vulnerable or you overwash and you damage this wonderful microbiome layer you've got on your skin, then it can break its way in and it can cause havoc. So learning the difference between clean and sterile is really important. It really matters. You need to be clean. You need to eat off clean utensils. Your clothes, not to smell, need to be clean. They need to be free of dirt and contaminants because in those dirt and those contaminants, even if you process them at high temperatures to kill all the bacteria that are there, unless they are actually clean, those bacteria will then find their way back onto it and breed because there's food. That's what they feed on, dirt and contaminants. So if your clothing and your cutlery and your thing is clean and dry, bacteria won't find a home there. They won't live. There's nothing for them to eat. It might be sterile, but I won't be eating off that fork because it's not clean, but it's sterile.